Hi, this is Namdag Tsomo, and this is Improv is my superpower. Today we're doing a story on Ren, his inner family meeting. This story is called Unbreakable. Ren's background story is a life built from ruins. Ren should not be standing here today, by all logic, by all the weight of the past, by the hands that should have held them but instead harmed them, by the betrayals that cut deeper than any wound. Ren should have shattered. They weren't just hurt, they were erased, their innocence stolen, their safety shattered, their trust in people burned to the ground over and over and over again. Abandonment wasn't a single event, it was a pattern, a promise. The world had taught them a lesson. People leave. You are disposable. You are unworthy of sticking around or staying with. And yet, Ren is still here. But tonight, on the eve of an interview that could change everything, the ghosts return. Their past is a graveyard, and the dead do not rest. You will never be enough. You push people away. You ruin everything good before it even begins. You are too much and not enough at the same time. The voices crawl under their skin, wrapping around their bones, like snakes, dragging them back into the abyss they spent years climbing out of. Ren grips the edge of the sink, staring into their reflection. I should not be here. If my own mother and my own family didn't want me, how could anybody want me? When something inside them, the deepest, oldest part of them, flares like a dying ember, refusing to go out. No. I should not have survived. And yet I did. And inside their mind, the ones who have been with them all along gather for the reckoning. Scene 1. The war between past and power. Setting. Ren's subconscious. A vast empty battlefield of memories, torn. Journal pages flutter like ghosts. Echoes of screams and sobs bounce through the void, and the air is thick with the weight of everything they have endured. At the center, the inner teen, between 13 and 16 years old, stands, holding a 5-month-old baby, their most fragile, untouched self. Around them sits the 4-year-old, the 6-year-old, and an 8-year-old, their faces etched with the history of pain they were never meant to endure. The critical inner parent stands over them, towering, wrapped in shadows, living embodiment of every cruel world, the cruel world and every cruel word and moment of rejection, every feeling of not being good enough, of being bad. The loving inner parent stands on the other side, steady, glowing, unshaken. Inner teen, clutching the baby, voice hollow. I don't belong here. They'll see me for what I really am, damaged, ruined. I should just give up. Critical inner parent, smirking, voice venomous, whisper, that would be wise. You know how this ends. You always ruin it. You always chase people away. You are too much and never enough all at once. The 4-year-old curls in on themselves, trembling. The 4-year-old's soft, broken whisper. I just want someone to stay. The 6-year-old presses their hands over their ears, rocking slightly. 6-year-old muttering, eyes closed. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. The 8-year-old glares at the critical inner parent, but their fists tremble. An 8-year-old, angry but desperate. We fought so hard. Why does it still feel like we're losing? The inner teen swallows hard, looking down at the baby. The last unbroken piece of them, the baby stirs, glowing faintly. Inner teen, voice breaking, barely above a whisper. I forgot who we are. Who am I? Didn't I? A heavy silence, then the loving parent moves forward, kneeling before them. Loving inner parent, voice unshakable, deep as the earth itself. Yes, but you have never been lost. Scene 2. The moment of truth. The loving inner parent turns to the younger version of Ren, their voice strong. Loving parent, tell me, who is Ren? 4-year-old hesitates, then firmer, finding their voice.
Ren sees what no one else does, the language of the wind, the whispers of the earth, and the pain that people hide inside.
6-year-old lifting their head, hands dropping from their ears, voice growing steadier.
Ren can teach people who no one else can, just by being who we are.
8-year-old, fierce, standing tall now, hands no longer trembling.
And no one moves through the world like we do.
The inner teen looks down at the baby, the glowing light now shining so brightly it casts away the shadows. The baby reaches up and touches their heart, and rush of warmth floods through them. They smile. Loving inner parent, gazing directly into the teen's eyes, voice ringing with truth. You are not broken. You are not a mistake. You are power. You are purpose. You are something this world has never seen before and never will again. You have something nobody else has to offer. Only you can deliver it to the world. But first you have to go within and heal to find it. The inner teen sharply. The memories no longer feel like chains. They feel like armor. They straighten. They lift the baby higher, cradling them with something they never had before, unwavering love. They turn to the critical inner parent, their voice no longer shaking. Inner teen, steady, certain, invincible. You don't get to define me anymore. The critical inner parent falters. For the first time, they have no response. The shadow behind them. And then they shrink. Inner teen, turning back to the loving inner parent, to younger selves, to themselves. I am the only me the world will ever have. I am powerful. I am unstoppable. I am love. The battlefield erupts in light. The torn pages mend themselves. The echoes of pain are drowned out by something far stronger. Ren's truth. Final scene. Ren steps into their future. Ren blinks. They are back in their room, standing in front of the mirror. but the person looking back at them is not the same. This is someone unbreakable. They set out their interview clothes not with hesitation, but with purpose, because tomorrow they will not just walk into that interview, they will walk into their destiny. They all smirk at their reflection, feeling the fire in their veins. The world has never seen anyone like me before. They inhale, shoulders back, chin high, smiling at their reflection. And they are about to find out exactly what that means. For the first time in their life, Ren and his inner family are not just surviving, they are unstoppable. End scene. Thank you for attending this section of Improv is My Superpower. Look out for another one. The ideas keep coming. Take care. Namdag Tsomo out.
He drinks the lager drink, he drinks the cider drink, he sings songs that remind him of the good times, he sings the songs that remind him of the better times.